Oh, top of the Wednesday for you all today, everybody. It's Father O'Jerry. Father O'Jerry. Can you tell what celebration we're celebrating this week, everybody? This is all I got. Well, actually, I don't. Someone just gave me a St. Patrick statue. Some of our parishioners just got back from Ireland. They bought me that, which is great. Thank you
He's
to
awesome.
them. It's a nice statue. What do we say? We're going to make him the patron of...
Patron saint of the coffee.
Coffee.
We're going to put him up by the coffee on that because we don't have anything over there.
Yeah.
So we're going to put him on like the bar area.
I was trying to think of how that could relate to him. Do Irish people like coffee?
Yeah.
Well, there's Irish coffee.
Irish coffee. Well, yes.
I need to
He's
have
this
some of that.
patron saint of Irish cream.
Yeah.
Bailey's.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
So, anyway, but you know what? This, like on my hat, there's shamrocks. The statue has him holding a shamrock. There's nothing in true St. Patrick history about a shamrock. There's just not. It's not a part of the reality of him. That's one of the things that's kind of come up over the centuries. Kind of like the leprechaun. Nah, nothing Catholic about leprechauns or the pot of gold or anything like that. A lot of people don't know this. St. Patrick's not even Irish. He was born in England, in the Wales area, right along the coast. And when he was a child, he was actually taken to be a slave. The slave people came and imprisoned him, took him to Ireland, where he was enslaved as a young person for about 6 years. And then he was rescued and taken back to his homeland. And the whole time, the stories, and it's true stories, that when he was as a slave, he spent most of his days praying because he was in slavery. And he just kept praying and developed his relationship with God so much so that the people who abused him, or one of the stories that the kids have, is that he was bullied when he was young, which he was because he was a slave, because you could say that's bullying.
Yeah.
But he kept praying, and then when he did go back to England, he was really so much in touch with God that he kept learning more about our faith and how to bring people to God, especially those. His thought was, I want to help those who imprison me, those who enslaved me. I want them to come to know God so that they won't do that anymore. So that's when he went back to Ireland and really just started preaching the gospel and converting people to the faith. So that's the good thing about St. Patrick. A little bit more about him. There's some people from my Topeka parish who are very Irish. I took a tour to Ireland a long time ago with a big group from St. Matthew's in Topeka. And they send me even though I've been gone from there for a long, long time, 8 years, they always send me a card on St. Patrick's Day. So this is the card. It's time to celebrate the Irish, their love of good stories, good friends, good music. And you open it up and it's empty. And good jokes is on the back. So,
that's cute.
A little fun thing. So hopefully everybody have a good St. Patrick's Day tomorrow if you are celebrating that. If not, that's fine too. Because, some of us aren't Irish, but we'll do that.
You can be Irish for one day.
Everybody's Irish for one day.
Yep.
I don't know how I'll do that, but... So anyway, somebody made me this cup the other day. I put this on my Facebook page, but they made this cup, and it says, "Don't make me put you in one of my homilies." Christy?
Yes.
Do not make me put you in one of
I've
my
already
homilies.
been.
You've been in a lot of them.
I know.
Actually. But I will never say anything too bad.
You said I'm a TikTok addict.
Well, you said that. It's true.
I know.
I know.
If
it's not true, then I won't say it. And if you don't want me to say it, but it's not a bad
it's
thing.
not a bad thing.
Although you could spend your hours when doing TikToking, maybe reading the Bible or praying or something.
Probably.
or whatever. But that's you. Do whatever.
I will. Don't make me feel bad.
So anyway, but that's kind of funny because this is probably bad. So if some priests are watching this, Michael Potterberg, who works for the Archdiocese, told me he watches my videos. But Michael knows I do this actually because I did it at St. Lawrence with him one time. Some of the young people or college students used to, dare me to put them in a homily or to use a certain story in a homily or just to talk about something random, and I would do it because I could do it because I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good at my homily. So anyway, kind of a fun cup. And then I have to buy several of these the other day. So these are... What are they called?
They're for babies.
They're child-proof locks that you put on your doors. They're for babies. Because my baby, who just turned 1, which is my cat, has learned to open doors in my house.
Jack.
Whatever those kind of handles are, they're not like the round ones, the little thingies. So because he jumps up and he'll pull down on the handle and he opens doors. So I've had to close the bathroom doors in my house because he'll get toilet paper and take the toilet paper all over the house. So I've kept them closed, but now, of course, they don't close, so I have to use that. Either that or I put up the toilet paper. And like there's a big room in the basement where all kinds of stuff is stored, and it's just dirty because it's a basement storage room.
It isn't dirty.
It is dirty.
It's not that dirty. It's just...
It's a concrete floor.
It's a concrete floor, but
I've never cleaned it since I've been there.
But it's not dirty. Like, it's not filthy.
Well,
it's probably dusty. No. We store stuff for the church in there.
We
store lots of stuff, but it's not disgusting.
Well, I knew because he came upstairs the other day, and he had like dust and all these stuff on his fur, and I was like, "Where have you been?" So sure enough, I go downstairs. So
he's gifted.
And he is something.
He's a kitten.
So
got 2 more years.
He is a kitten. Jeez, 2 more years? No.
Yeah, they're pretty feisty. They can be feisty for up to 3 years. Like they become adults at 3, I think.
Oh Lord.
Uh-huh.
My last cat I got, and he was like 1.5 years old. He was never like this.
I think this one's special.
He's special. He's taken after his owner. Or his dad, whatever I am. Anyway, geez, so now I have to chop through my house.
The Jack saga.
Honestly, on the way here today, because I walked over today, and I was going to go off my back door, just walk through the field, but it has one of those handles, and I was just going to leave it unlocked. So I figured, no, I can't, because he might try to open it up and...
Now that one's probably heavier.
It's a heavier door.
Right.
Yeah, than the inside doors. But
but
who knows with him?
Yeah, he's
so I figured
gifted.
I'd walk around. Anyway.
No, that's all right.
So, fun times in the rectory. So here's some things coming on, everybody, since we're supposed to tell you what's up, I'm going to tell you what's up. So here at Corpus Christi, we continue in our Lenten journey. And again, our Social Concerns Justice Committee has chosen a charity for us every week to learn more about and to hopefully help in some way. So for the 3rd week of Lent, we are, actually focusing on our poor boxes that we've had. A lot of people don't even know these, but as you're leaving through the narthex through our wooden doors, there are 2 poor boxes. This is actually, churches used to have these a long, long time ago. A poor box where you could just put money in and it goes to the poor. So we have those on the door. So this week we're bringing some attention to those. So what happens with the monies that are collected in the poor box, it helps to support our fellow parishioners, like for emergency funds. If they ever need any emergency funds for bills or different things like that, then it'll help them. Utilities, rent, food, gas, etc. So any funds or requests are closely monitored by our staff. So we, of course, will vet all of the requests for those type of things. So anyway, it's just a way to help our own parishioners.
And they have to be a Douglas County resident and be able to prove that.
And they're not just our own church members, are they?
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is for everybody. And I've said this before. It's something that I've never experienced a church do. My other parishes, we helped people, but, they were a lot more limited on who could receive help from our parishes. But here, pretty much anybody who calls for help, we will help them.
We help you once a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do a lot. Like if we find out, like there's a big fire and a family's needing something, sometimes we'll reach out to that and be like, how can we help? Can we give Walmart, give you $200 to Walmart or whatever, because they may have lost everything.
Right. Yeah.
So
and we have there's a financial limit to that too, right?
Yeah. $100 or $75 is the most that we give, like if you call in for a utility bill, and then we can use our discretion if there's a special circumstance.
And to be good stewards, we always we will pay the rent specifically to the renter, or the utility company will pay them rather than just give money to the people.
And they have to have the remainder.
Right.
So if you have a $500 outstanding water bill, we'll give you $75, but you have to have the other $425.
Right.
Because it does us no good to give you the $75. You're still going to have a balance, and we just could have given that $75 to somebody who had done all the legwork.
Right.
So
it's a great ministry that our parish has. So the poor boxes, the money that you put in the poor boxes, that's what it goes towards. So thank you for your generosity for that. So that would be our almsgiving, the parish almsgiving for this coming week. Is just ask people to put whatever they can into the poor boxes, and we will take care of that from there. So again, some other Lenten reminders. Every Tuesday we have our 12 hours of adoration with Jesus, Tuesdays with Jesus from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We do have enough people who have signed up, at least 2 different non-related people for every hour, so thanks to that. But again, anybody's welcome to come into the church, the Blessed Sacrament's exposed, just for quiet time, just to pray with Jesus and pray for yourself, pray for others, whatever it is. And then like tonight, Wednesday, every Wednesday during Lent, we have Mass at 5:30, which I don't think I told you this, but I told them last Wednesday, our first time, I said, because we had a big crowd, there's probably 70 people.
Wow.
Whereas normally for daily Mass, like this morning or yesterday morning, there was maybe 35.
Yeah.
So I told them, I said, if you guys want to, if this continues the numbers, we might just continue doing this throughout the whole year.
Oh, cool.
It's fine with me. I did that in Topeka, and people loved it.
I would say people might.
Yeah. So Mass at 5:30 on Wednesdays, and then 6 o'clock confessions every Wednesday during Lent. Stations of the Cross Fridays at 6 p.m. And oh my gosh, this weekend our Knights of Columbus have their monthly breakfast, but this weekend it's Lloyd's famous Firehouse biscuits and gravy from the firehouse. He was a firefighter, of course, and they are good. Love them. Sausage, pancakes, scrambled eggs.
Grease.
It is a grease pit.
It's so good.
I need some gas X after that meal, but it feels good. And this coming Sunday during the 8:30 Mass, Father Mike Stubbs will be joining us again to help, and he and I will celebrate the anointing of the sick for anyone who receives it during Mass. Of course, you're going to receive it during Mass, but so the anointing of the sick again is meant for. I just anointed somebody earlier today. That person's not dying, but their health is getting pretty bad. So the anointing of the sick is for somebody who is extremely ill in some way, or maybe they're getting ready for a serious surgery, or they've progressed in their health where it's getting worse. So it's meant to, this is one of the sacraments of the church where God, again, wants to come to our aid, specifically to bring about healing of our minds if we're struggling emotionally, physically, spiritually. So it's a beautiful sacrament to celebrate the anointing. So that's going to be during the 8:30 Mass this coming Sunday. Father Mike and I will do that. So please come if you need that special sacrament. And, oh yes, looking ahead, we've planned our first, I guess, I don't know if it's our first one, but first one in a while, on Parish Workday on Saturday, April 2nd. So it's mostly going to be outside work. We need a lot of help because we're going to have truckloads of mulch delivered for all of our beds here around the parish, but also over at my house. So we're going to need a lot of wheelbarrows and shovels and people who are
Rakes,
ready to get dirty.
Work gloves.
Work gloves. But there's also going to be inside work, cleaning and doing some really light maintenance in our church and in our school and in the offices and things like that. So anybody can come. Our young people, if you need service hours for confirmation, please come. Maybe bring a parent with you, please, just so we have enough parents here.
National Honor Society, too.
Oh, yeah, in the high
schools. A lot of them in the high schoolers. Mm-hmm. You guys need it for that, for sororities, fraternities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get it. We'll sign off on it.
Did you know I was in National Honor Society in high school?
I'm not surprised.
My sophomore year, first year.
Wow.
And I was president of National Honor Society.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Probably because nobody else wanted it. I don't know. So anyway, the Parish Workday is Saturday, April 2nd. We're going to start at 9, and we're going to have people come to Father Jim Hall to check in, get your assignments, see what you want to do.
8:45.
8:45.
At 8:45, they're doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee, donuts, juice, opening prayer, deploy.
Yes. Coffee, donuts, juice.
Prayer, deploy.
Prayer, deploy. That's the plan. We need you.
We do.
Yes, the more the merrier.
Put that on there.
Because if not, then I'll be doing all the work in my house by myself. And everywhere else. So
No.
Whatever.
Nobody shows up, I'm just getting in my car and leaving.
Yeah, it's true. I'll take a donut and go.
Mm-hmm.
Say, well, that can happen later. So I think that's it for everything this week. I know a lot of people are gone on spring break or not around or just relaxing, but hopefully you're having a good time if you are. Christy and I are working our behinds off all week. So there you go. Well, most of this week. Some of us are. Anyway, so that's it. Again, as always, everyone, we're here to serve you at Corpus Christi. So if you ever need anything from us, feel free to contact our parish offices or school office. Look on our website for more information. Just let us know. We'll continue to grow together during Lent. So God bless you all. Have a good rest of the week.